All right, so when you go down to the practice room, you will check out a set of hi-hats, and they will not hand you, you'll have to check out, I'm going to take this apart. They will hand you these two cymbals. You're going to look first and see that they may say bottom hi-hat and top hi-hat, okay? If you're not sure, if it doesn't say it on there, really, it doesn't matter. If you ended up putting the bottom one on the top, the world's not going to come to an end. If it doesn't labeled, you can, usually the heavier one goes on the bottom, okay? So that's a way of sort of telling. The bottom cymbal just goes on the hi-hat stand like this, so that it's facing up like a bowl or something like that, and it just sits on the felts that are down here on the bottom. So the top cymbal, you have to get the hi-hat clutch. Now you have to check this out at the office, okay? Some of the clutches are incomplete, like this one, so it's missing one of the nuts, and I just dropped a felt on the floor. This is great for the video. Yeah. But you'll drop felts on the floor too, so it's good that we're showing you that. So what you do is you'll get the clutch at the office, and it'll have a little nut on the bottom. It'll have two of these felts, hopefully, and then another nut on the top. If it's complete, it has even a little bit more. But the bottom line is you'll unscrew the bottom nut, okay, so it comes off, and you take off the first felt. Hopefully there are two there. Now you're going to take the top cymbal, hold the clutch like this so that it's just so that the threads are facing up towards the ceiling, and put the cymbal on like this so that it's sticking up into the bowl part. You put a felt on there, then you take the nut you took off, and you just tighten it on there until it gets fairly snug. And what you want is a little bit of wiggle. You don't need to tighten it down so that it's super, super tight. It allows for a little bit of flexibility. But now this is attached on here. The top part of the clutch has a little wing nut, and that is what tightens onto the bar. So now I'm going to take this and stick it on to the bar. Now when I do it with my left foot, without attaching it, just goes up and down harmlessly. But I'm going to lower my foot about 1 inch, and I'm going to tighten this down. And now I can use my foot to play the hi-hat. Okay? If it's too close or too wide, then you just loosen it and put your foot down a little more, and just tighten that down. That's how you do the hi-hat clutch. Hi-hats on the cymbal when you get the hi-hat stand when you get downstairs. Thank you for that.